Like previous video, I have told what cloud computing is, and we have seen one or two scenarios in day-to-day life, how cloud is helpful for daily users. And now let us see how the benefits of cloud. One is resource provisioning in cloud services. So the web-based self-service portal provided by Google for its cloud-based storage solution, that is Google Drive, where the customers can keep switching between 15 GB to 100 GB or even 1 TB storage based on their needs. So this is one use of cloud. Likewise, the other one is metered billing. So a cloud service provider measures and meters the usage of resources by a consumer. This accomplished by including built-in services that tracks the quality of various IT resources consumer uses. So usually you need not pay upfront or even commit to any minimum resource allocations. You must pay at the end of the usage period. So only for the number of units or resources that were used, the model of cloud service billing is the most popular, and it is called pay as you go, that is PayG. Now, here is an Azure invoice for a month long use of Visual Studio Ultimate Edition. So, notice how the consumer's usage has been tracked and billed. So, here only to which we are using, we have to pay for it. So, that can be done using cloud. Now, let us so we not get a resource, and then only when you use the resource we have to pay for it. Otherwise the billing will be as it is, as normal. So the this is the benefits of the cloud. So even you have so many other benefits. Cloud computing enables consumer to access computing resources through the internet, so round the clock from any location across the globe, using any type of device, for example tablet, laptops, smartphones, etc. So how initial investment on IT infrastructure, as resources are not owned but rented from the cloud service providers. So computing resources can be scaled up or down dynamically based on their requirement. So now less deployment time, as resources are provisioned automatically or in self-service manner. So enterprise can focus on their business than on IT infrastructure. So cloud consumers pay only for what they use. Cloud consumers can access their resources from any device anywhere as long as they are connected to the internet. So as a resource are shared among consumers. This is a more environmental friendly approach. So that's why we go for cloud computing. So these are the basic concepts. So there are certain services and models working behind the scene, making the cloud computing feasible and accessible to end users. One is deployment model, other one is service model. So deployment model define the type of access to the cloud, how the cloud is located. So for example service model, so we can these are the three services which are provided by the cloud. One is software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So now let us see here. This is cloud computing models. One is directly a consumer software hosted on cloud, that is applications and data are hosted on cloud, that is software as a service. Then platform, runtime environments, operating systems, net, all are platform as a service. Then you have seen infrastructure as a, in that comes networking, storage and processors. So these three are provided as the service. Now let us see here. These are the infrastructure as a service. These are service providers. So infrastructure service is a provision of IT infrastructure resources like processors, storage, networks, firewalls, load balancers over the internet. So popular IaaS offerings. So that is Amazon, a simple storage service, a Google computing engine. then Citrix Zen server. So these are all some applications, okay, so which are available. So you can use these services. They are service providers. So software as a service, SaaS, that is Microsoft Azure is there, Google App Engine is there, IBM Bluemix is there. So these are all some software as a service providers. Now platform as a service, you have LinkedIn, Salesforce CRM, Pixel LR. So these are all some Pix XLR. This is an editor. So this is also some of the providers. So they are providing the services as a platform as a service. Okay. So now this is the deployment model. So how cloud models are deployed. So one is public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, and hybrid cloud. So these are the various deployment models. So the public means it is one that is available for a general public user. Hence it is the most common and popular deployment model available today. So that is Dropbox provides storage space to the general public. Google provides Gmail and other cloud services to general public, like that. So private cloud is available only for the users with a single organization. For example, a prime health, a private healthcare service provider might want to migrate their data to a cloud to leverage the benefits of cloud computing. But considering the confidentiality of the patient records and strict regulations, Prime Health does not want to use the third party CSP. Instead, they choose to host their own servers and make their servers available only to their employees through the internet. So, that is what is private cloud. So, the next one is community cloud. It is a private cloud that is shared by two or more organizations having shared concerns like security requirement, policies, compliances, consideration, etc. So, after setting up their private cloud, decided to share it with other healthcare providers in the community. IT infrastructure administrators or Prime Health can or configure it as a community cloud so that the employees of their healthcare centers can also access it. This is now a community cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination of two or more different cloud deployment models. So this is the community cloud. Now these are the cloud service providers as I told you earlier. So Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, Amazon Web Services, Open Cloud, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, Digital Ocean, Dell Cloud, Oracle Cloud. So every company is owning their own cloud. So likewise you have different clouds. So these are some misconceptions. Data on cloud is not secure as everything happens over the internet. So while this might be true for open private cloud services which has limited security measures, this is not a general case. The security of a cloud service depends on the type of level of implementation or internet based security protocols used by CSP. For example, mobile banking app do use cloud-based services which complex data encryption algorithms and multi-level authentication like PIN, OTP, fingerprint authentication, etc. is there. So that is a misconception. Again, all the data. So we are also using net banking. We are using internet banking. So everything is there. So again, we are doing all the bank transaction. Our money is also highly safe. So uh, there is security measures also how to protect our data safely, all those things. So the case study here, given few case studies how the Google the company faces some challenges such as maintaining user privacy of its internet services, threats, cyber attacks, sustaining relevance of its Android operating system, business scenarios, driving migration to cloud, migration on premise applications to enable work from home of all the employees, to reduce spreading of leasing office spaces, so retiring in-house hardware infrastructure and moving to a third party managed IaaS solution to reduce their power consumption, carbon footprint, like that. So software products chosen to be offered as SaaS to increase the consumer base by letting customers use cheaper subscriptions based on web application as opposed to using expensive purchase software packages. So these are some scenarios, these are some real time scenarios which we have discussed, and how who are all the now service providers we have seen. So thank you once again.